list it will be.
Yeah, that's a good choice, man.
Yeah.
Because from the science switch to business, that's a good one.
Yeah. Because I changed my direction. Yeah.
Okay. Good change. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, in our group there are too many guys. They have choose certificates. One in engineering field, and second one is business license, business certificate.
Yeah. Except me, I have no any certificate.
That's not a problem. This depends on your experience and how to reduce your way to solve the problems. That depends on your experience more. And take the course and get the certificate. It's only have you confident in the knowledge, not your experience. Yep.
Right.
So, okay. Oh, sorry. So let's start on our topic. Yeah, today I have to discuss about the iron and the solution to measure it in the midterm product. Yeah, and midterm product will be a sponsor for this topic because it's produced my it support me my presentation layout. Yeah. Okay. Let's definition of the iron. Iron can be defined as an electrical charge item or group of items formed by the loss or the gain one or more electrons. If the loss occurs, a loss of electrons occurs, the cation will be formed. And the gains of by the contrast, the gains of the electrons occur, the anion will be formed. Yeah. And base ion DC will be a specific state that can be only occur in the compatible environment such as the polar solvent like water, the alcohol, the acetic acid. And for the gas state, you can find the iron in the excited states, for example, the ultra high temperature or the plasma. In the solid, you can find the iron in the gemstone, the diamond. It will be make it gemstone have a specific color. Yeah. So there are many states of the iron, but I will focus on the quarter to illustrate the pros and cons of ions that will be effects on the human's health. So the most key factors of the quarters, it covers 17% of the body human. It daily for the US and US National Academies of Science, Engineering, and Medicine. The daily intake quarter for the men is 3.7 liter, and for the woman is 2.7 liter. The advantages of the quarters are a lot. The first, you can sort that it will be get rid of the waste through the urination, the preparation, and preparation. Preparation. Preparation and both movements. The second way, because it quarter have high heat capacity, so they can keep your temperature, body temperature will be normal. The last one, because the properties of quarters is the enough viscosity, it will be have to lubricant and cushion your joint. The last one, the water will be protect the sensitivities tissue by provide enough provide normal that neutrals the environment for the tissue. Yep. But because of the human's activity will be effect on the quarter qualities. This will be enter the quarter some unwanted ions. For example, the ion is arsenate, the mercury ion, the plumber ion, the cadmium ion. This will be extremely effect on the human health, and there are emergence the reason to have all the action to monitor the water quality. Yeah. So yes.
I would like to. I wonder about the compound arsenic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because only arsen 5 or arsen 3 had a poison to the human health, not both.
Yes. But depends on your
so we
depends on your the environment
for human. Which is the poison compound to human? Arsen 5 or arsen 3?
Arsen 3, yeah, will be effects on your human health. Yes.
So only arsen 3 is the poison compound to the human health.
Yeah, but depends on the environment condition. Will be have a equivalence between both of the arsen types. Yeah. Yeah. So they need to control both of them.
Yeah, yes. Several years ago, we are in Vietnam, in a Vietnam food market. We have the very big issue related to the fish sauce. It's have the arsenic. I mean total accent in the fish sauce.
Yeah.
But some product or some brand they only have the accent 5.
Yeah.
Some the testing center they test that in the sample accent. So they conclusion that the product will be poison to the customer.
Yeah. It will be depends on the regulation, government regulation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But in major products will be provide the equipment can be test both of them. First, we can test the arsen 5, and we can test the total accent, and we have to minus total accent to the arsen 5 to get the remains in the arsen 3s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. And how to measure the ion? Yeah, yeah. This is with the big question for us. So Medrum offer the 3 different methods to measure this. First of all, will be the titration. Maybe this concept is new to some of you, and you can I will explain you later by situations, the ones of the most the oldest analytical methods, but it's more popular due to its easy to use method, and this technique based on the reaction, chemical reaction between the component, the unknown component in the sample with the standard reagents with the defined concentration, and the consume of the standard solution volume will be equal to the amount of ion in the unknown sample. That means the measure volume equal to the counting molecule in the unknown component in the sample. That will be measure the amounts of ion in the sample. Yeah. So could you see this the diagram will be illustrate the process of titration. Yeah. At the equilibrium point, you will get a curve, and this will be indicate the reaction of the two compound reach the endpoint. Yeah, this is will be the endpoints of the reaction. Oh, sorry. And the titration methods will be helpful in the water analysis to get there some parameters such as the hardness, the alkalinity, the calcium and magnesium, the chloride. It indicates the salinity of the water. Yeah, all of the parameter in the water will be followed to the norm and the standard that's obligated by the government from Vietnam, from the America. Yeah, this is a normal standard. You can sort in somewhere when you you see the water quality from the supplier water company. The second method is the ion chromatography. Yeah. What is the ion chromatography? Ion chromatography to measure the multi-ions in the simultaneously. This method is not only for the ions but also for the polar substance. This method can be detect ion in the low level down to the ppt. That means the part per trillion. Yeah. There are many kinds of the mechanism, such as the ion exchange chromatography, ion pair chromatography, ion exclusion chromatography, and we have to use the mobile phase as polar and ionized compounds. You can sort the diaphragm. We illustrate the process of the ion go through the chromatography system. Sorry. The ion chromatography will be the ion compounds will be go through the column the separated will be takes place in this is so-called the stationary phase. To pass the stationary phase, every component of the sample needs to specific and the unit time that's relative to the flow ratio and the types of influent. The time is called the retention time. This time will be specific to the every ion, and you can see the peak when we the software will be calculate the area of this peak to measure the amount of iron in the sample. Yeah, the retention time will be the evidence to can identify which ion to differentiate to the other ion. So this is total the general ion that method can be determined. Yes, and in the left, in the right, you can see the chromatograms of the ion chromatographies. This indicates which the ion can be determined and how much they have in the sample. Yeah. Beside the cation anion in the sample, you can see the some of the organic acids that can be found in the fruit juice. For example, the acetase, the phosphate, the lactase, citrus, benzoate, oxalate, and the components will be methods will be followed to the norms and standards as well. It is like to the titration. Yeah. And how to the configuration of this ion chromatography system. We are this main system like this. And the second will be the auto changers, and especially you need to choose the specific column to separate the ion in your sample. Especially the medium can offer the specific auto preparation for you to have you the safe time serving when you're in laboratory like this. This is the ultrafield system in the medium. The first technique will be voltammetry technique. This is electric chemicals method to measure iron. You know, the voltammetries will be come from the two concepts. The voltage, the potential power, and the ampere is the current power, and we combine together with, and we can connect the voltammetry. Yeah, and this method, this method will be measure the currents. That's when we use the voltage gram applied to the electrodes. And this method will be discovered by the Heistrowski. Yeah. In the right hand side, you can see our instrument and some heavy metal that can be it will be the challenges in the detection. We can do it. Yeah. And a system for the voltammetry technique, you need to the voltage sources, and in our concept we can call the potential stuff. The second will be equip the electrode stand with the sample and electrodes. The first will be the registration unit for the currents, and the system need to make electrodes. The auxiliary will be the anodes and working electrodes in the cathodes. And you can see the right hand side, see the plumber iron in the quarter. When we apply the voltage, the
excuse me, yes? what's in the lumber iron? What is
sorry, the lead
yeah.
the lead iron, sorry, the lead iron, the lead iron the lead iron will be the RAM, the voltage the RAM, the lead iron will be transposed to the cathodes. When moved to the cathodes, and when the reduction potential of the lead reach, and they are the list will be the ion will be reduction to the metal. The metal will be dissolved in the mercury. This is the specific electrodes can call this so-called mercury electrodes. Yeah. The reaction produced when the reaction occur, they will be the current will be also occurs, and we can measure this current to determine the amount of the ion liter. Yeah. So these methods have the many advantages. For example, this method can be reach the lowest detection limited. The second advantages of this method is can distinguish some types of the ion. For example, the chromium 3 and the chromium 6, or the accent 3, accent 5. Yeah, especially this method can be running with the lower cost, help you to save money. Especially they will be assume less space more than other methods. Yeah, and this is the own instrument that Petro Vietnam offered to operate these methods, and especially I also showed our customer all over the world and as well as in Vietnam. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your listening.
Yeah. So
if you have any question for me.
Yes, Mr. Long. He want to give you a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Thiện, not Long.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. Your very interested presentation. My question is related to the second equipment.
Second equipment.
Yeah.
This one.
Next.
This one.
Next. This is yeah. So for this is the we call the VAS, right?
No, this is a VA instrument.
VA instrument. So for this instrument, it's only determine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 8 metal element, right? Only 8, or it can expand for more metal element.
It's a lot of nearly all small common metal in the all small metal.
Almost.
Yes.
So can it replace to the other technology like atomic absorbance spectroscopy or ICB?
Because this is the old methods, and not many the regulation follows this, use this machine in their regulation. So it's in the market not well, but in Europe and China, use is so popular.
Yeah, because this is the first time I see about this equipment because I use for the determine the mental element. We use the atomic absorption spectroscopy or ICB to determine.
Yeah. Because the ICB will be determine the total metal. For example, the arsenic, it will be test the total arsenic. It's not specific types of arsenic in the operation.
Really?
Yeah.
For the ICB-MS, when it connect to your ion chromatography, it can it's accent high.
It's a hybrid technique.
Okay.
This will be the hybrid technique. So, any question for me?
Yes. So, actually, chemical equipment is not my field. So that's almost I don't understand the content of your slides. So, but maybe because some new word, so maybe Mr. Thiện, so he know about this equipment.
This is not our field.
So because to understand chemical, it's very difficult with me. I think so. So this product already used by Samsung Vietnam, right?
Yes. Samsung Vietnam in the north using my titration for the monitor the plating spec. And all the other kinds that is similar to the voltammetry instrument to measure the ingredient in the plating bag. For example, the brightener, the suppressor in the plating bag, that's like from the Etotech. That's an ingredient have the plating process will be more smooth and effective.
Also, one more question. So this product made in Switzerland or in China, and after that import to Vietnam?
All our instrument will be produced in Harry-South, Switzerland. Harry-South in Switzerland.
In Switzerland?
In the Switzerland.
You mean it's in the Switzerland or the Sweden?
Switzerland.
The Switzerland.
Switzerland, right?
Yes. On our instrument is Swiss make.
Yes, so I think this price is very excellent. High.
Yeah, I know.
The price is very high, but it come with the quality very high.
Yes,
Uh,
I
Yeah,
think so.
Because
The
when
Switzerland,
I work in university,
yes,
I still use this equipment from Metron, and until now it's still working well.
yeah.
yeah.
Now,
Thank you.
15 years, 15 years,
50 years.
Listen,
yeah, it's still working very well.
yeah,
yeah,
I see. It's a Switzerland brand. It's
yes,
price is very high, but the quality is very good.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Because some of the instrument that major not support anymore, but the customer still use it in the
Yeah.
laboratory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I already use a lot of model of your company.
Yeah.
Titrator,
Yeah.
titrator with the full option system.
Yeah.
The Raymond Spectro, the Rabbit Raymond.
Space Raymond.
Yeah.
What? This is a integration system with the Epsilon.
Yeah. This is
In
the
the
new
market.
this is the newest model. I use the older model.
Yeah.
Even is some the model is right now they are not support anymore, but the product still running is well.
yeah.
Yeah. You know the Raymond spectroscopy method?
Raymond, what?
Raman. Vietnamese is Raman.
Yeah. That it will be belong to the spectroscopy slide. In the major spectroscopy line have a two instrument.
Yeah.
The near and the Raman technique.
Yeah.
Near techniques and the Raman techniques. This will be belong to the spectroscopy.
Yeah.
It will be support for the polymer industry, chemical industry, petroleum industry, for example, and using to test the raw material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to share something about to our guy because this equipment is very small. The dimension it XMS with our mobile phone. But it's very expensive. I remember about 1,000 K US.
1,000.
1,000 K US dollar. But it's very strong. It's very.
It depends on the model. It depends on the model you want to get. Yeah.
Myra. Yeah. Myra.
Yes. The models they have two models. One is for the depends on security. One is for the pharmaceutical. Yeah. And depends on the laboratory integrated in your instrument. It will be have all the cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for example, we have the a white powder. We don't know. We don't know what is it. For example, it can be the food powder. It can be cement powder. It can be calcium carbonate powder. It can be the rust. The rust is ma túy.
Cocaine.
We use this equipment to identify what is actually
what is the element.
The element inside.
What is the element inside?
Yeah. So in the police they use a lot. Use a lot of equipment to tracing or finding the.
To determine what is element inside.
Yes. They can detect the component in the white powder from the distance. Maybe the 6 meter
Similar. Wow.
Similar.
Wow.
Yes.
What's the technology?
They use the scalpel to can identify the component inside the black package. Yeah.
So it can be applied in the airport, right? Airport security.
Yeah. They use in the custom in the securities department to find out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. To detect is something inside. Package, inside or luggage or inside the package.
Yes.
No sample preparation.
No sample. So that they get the result as quick as possible. Yeah.
I would like to share with you that I am competitor with you.
Yeah, I know that. But we have all my own competitive advantage. Yeah.
I think the next presentation, Mr. Thiện, he will present.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think I will be present in after 2 or 3 topics because last time I already present a little bit.
Okay, so I will stop share my screen.
Yeah. So any question? Any question for Mr. Đặng?
Yeah, I have the last question related to Mr. Đặng presentation.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, at your experience, you start from the salesman, and after that you move to the technician engineer, and after that you continue switch back to the salesman. So you think you still working in this field, or several years later you will change again to the technician engineer?
No. Absolutely, I have not back to the laboratory because in the laboratory you will be because I like to meet other people and get the other relationship and when I work in the laboratory I recognize that our relationship will be lost and not much after I working I back home and sleep feel tired. I need more chance and back to the Sheffield.
Yeah, that is the same story with almost engineer.
I think you're almost engineer. When you become is a sales guy, is no one to come back to the engineering.
Yes, so now I am hoping to find an opportunity to be the salesman.
Yes.
Everyone.
Sell with fast car.
You become the sales in fast car. It's better, Mr. Chung.
I will try. Mr. Lại.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, Mr. Đặng. So now we will also sorry about Metro. How many engineers in your company? Mr. Đặng. So
how many?
Yes. So in your company, how many staff or how many engineers in your company?
Currently, it's nearly 20 people.
20?
20 people. Yeah. Because my company just the subsidiary of the major AG. Yeah. Subsidiary. Of the major AGs. Yeah. We just supply the instrument and technical support to the customer. Yeah.
So head office in Vietnam at the south of Vietnam, or have office branch in Hanoi or not?
The main office of Metro Vietnam is based on Ho Chi Minh City, and we have a branch office in the Hanoi and Da Nang. Yeah, yeah. But the technical support will be in the Ho Chi Minh City.
Yes. So one more question. So how about the calibration for this equipment? So it will do by your company or do by VMI, Vietnam Meteorology Institute, for this equipment?
Yeah, we have a service department to help the customer calibration our instrument. Yeah, these my colleagues, they will be trained in the Academy Center in the Singapore and have the certificate and the calibration our instrument. Yeah. Yeah. This will be conducted every annual.
Annual. Yeah.
And service will be mains the it will be the main business of the metro, maybe in the future.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can all of you can visit you can find our solution, our instrument, and our application with metrum.com. Yeah, it will be sent you to the local website. For example, when you try it in Vietnam, it will be assigned you to the Vietnamese language. Yes.
Yeah. But your company have got a plan to build a test lab or analysis service test lab in Vietnam or not? Yeah, to do some analysis the element of chemical something like that.
Currently, Metro Vietnam had established the laboratory for the demo instrument for the customer, as well as this laboratory is used for the application development for the customer in the Vietnam. If we could able to develop this application, will be sent to the competitive center in the Harrisau. It will be help you.
Harrisau, where is
Harrisau? Harrisau in the Switzerland. Yeah. It's the head support center for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I have a question for Mr. Dang. How do you think about your demo laboratory furniture?
We are in the way to set up it, but every line of product we also have the equipment to demonstration for you.
I mean, yeah. How do you think about the design, also the quality of the furniture in your lab?
Yes, I know you mean. Yeah, because I use your your service. Our lab will be designed and built by the ITS.
Yeah.
ITS.
My question is how do you think is have a good quality? It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice, and many customers come to our lab and have a compliments, compliment for the design and the material. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
you can when your customer visits the lab, you can let them know where is to buy the goods product for laboratory.
That for
And,
sure.
and I would like to comment here that the Metro Vietnam is located is near the Tân Sơn Nhất Airport. So any guy here and any guy in our group, when we travel to Ho Chi Minh City, when you just take that, take up. When you move, from the airport, you can call the Mr. Dang and we can bring a coffee. And near this office,
Bring the coffee.
Yeah. And I
and
welcome
here
you
a
to
very
visit.
different, very, very, very famous restaurant in the seafood.
Yeah.
And also welcome you to visit my laboratory as well as my office.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Yes, good. In your office near in the airport. Yeah.
Yes.
Airport. Yeah.
Yeah,
Near
yes.
the Tân Sơn Nhất Airport.
Yes. It's about maybe the 500 meter
500,
to the airport.
500. Wow.
Yeah.
500 meter, very near.
Very near.
Yeah.
Mr. Dang, do you have the questions why I have a very, very clear about your company?
You don't afraid of that because I show you on just a general information for you.
Because last year I already interviewed to your company. The result failed.
I know.
So I already the CEO of Metro, he take me to introduce the office, introduce the laboratory, introduce a lot of equipment. So I
finally
understand.
Finally, they reject.
But finally, you don't understand why rejection.
Yes.
Because they Metro do not reject me, but we cannot the finalize on of agreement. So we cannot match. I cannot match with the Metro requirement.
Yes. Maybe
Hope to see you in the future.
Yeah. Maybe Mr. Thiện already asked with the so high salary.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
To be honest, yes.
Yeah. Maybe they cannot offer to you. Maybe maybe your expectation salary is too high.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, because I see you have a very very clearly about the metro product.
Yeah.
Metro product, but don't understand why they are why you fail. Maybe your expectation salary is too high.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's because it's very risky for Metro because when I interview for Metro to on board to promote a new product, so it's don't have any strong point to make it to make sure it will be a fast development.
Yeah. If because you are interview in metro is fail, then now you become the competitor. Yeah.
For me, I think it's not matter because it depends on the customer requirement. They depends on their budget. Depend on their culture. So ITS Vietnam and Metro, we still cooperate with a lot of projects. And and the salesman from Metro also Mr. CEO still support me a lot.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. We are not the important competitor. For example, yes. Now for me is our service. I also have is one is brander is become our competitor, but he always for example, because it's our customer, they buy the machine from our company, is they're using for a long time. But now we have the one is a competitor company, and they come to the installation is a machine, but it's sometimes he also don't understand about the customer product. It's difficult to the setup or the setting something. He also asking me and a lot of things. Yeah, and he also want to compare is our machine, which his machine is because our machine we are sell it for a long time with this customer, and we understand what the customer demand. And maybe sometimes he also asking me is why is your machine can running is very well or can detect is some device defects, and what is the method what is the method for the detection and something like that. And I also is okay, I also explain for him something.
Yeah, I think to be make the purchase decision, it will be depends on a lot of the factor, the customer culture, the way they the accuracy of the performance of instrument. For example, they will make a decision, and every brand they have their position in the market. Depends on the customer requirements.
Yeah, depend the customer requirement and depend their budget. Have the how much about it? Yeah, it's our competitor. He also told me actually it's your machine is very good, running it very well. Compare his machine is our machine running very well, but he also don't know why customer choose his machine at this time. He also tell me like this. He told me I think is it because your machine is a lower price, lower price compare our machine. Our machine sell to them is around is a 500K US dollar. 500,000, but his machine one is 300.
I have one case study to say related to our discussion. I have a customer. They are usually want to buy the cheap equipment.
The cheap equipment, cheaper one.
And I compete with the competitor with the price, but the quality also the technology is higher than their competitor. But the price of competitor is very just a while with a half of my price offer. But the customer needs to replace own system just 1 year, and they still willing to buy the new one from competitor. Actually, if they buy from the equipment from my in my offer, the equipment can be used in 5 years or 10 years, but they don't care. They just want to invest the lower price budget. And actually I don't know why what they are thinking.
Sometimes we also what they are thinking. Even actually is last year, there's my customer they decided to buy they decided to buy is a 4 machine from our competitor, but it's actually is our 3 machine. If compare the price, it's the same with the 4 machine from the competitor, but and for the performance, it's a machine performance is our 3 machine is running the output, the productivity output is the same compared is a 4 machine. The price is the same. My company sale is a 3 machine about is 30 billion Vietnam Dong, and competitor sale is a 4 machine also same. It's a 30 billion Vietnam Dong. But for the output productivity compare the per month, it's the same. 3 machine can compare with the 4 machine from the competitor. It's the same. People can read is a 10 million 10 million output per month. It's the same 4 machine. But I don't know why they choose it's a competitor. Even it's a competitor machine right now running is 1 month. 1 year is they having a lot of problem. The machine down a lot. Even they compare is machine utilization or the breakdown time.
Yes, but
they breakdown time a lot.
but
a lot of the issue.
yeah.
I would like to ask this question to Mr. Trường. You are working in the lab, in the testing lab in manufacturer. So how do you think about when you choose equipment for your lab, you consider about the quality, about the service after sale, or you consider about the price when you invest?
So with the VinFast, almost
if I believe image that you are owner of this organization.
If you can decide it.
Yeah.
So price the almost investor so in price first. After that, based on some famous brand name. So yes, and but some supplier will give some excellent propose. Yeah. Yes. So but with me, if you invest for service, for example, you buy a testing machine to do testing service, you should choose the good machine, because you can use with long time. But sometimes when you buy for your company, but you perform the testing a few times per week or a few times per month. So I think no need to buy a very expensive one. That in fact depend on the how many times we use our
frequency.
Machine. But almost company want to buy the high quality machine. I'm sure that, but sometimes they cannot depend on the budget. Depend on the how many times use in
depend your budget and sometimes it depend on the machine capability and quality also.
And one more point here. For example, in the actual our life, when you consider a new car, you have 1 billion. You have the 1 billion cash, and you would for example, VinFast offer to you that this car is 1 billion. You can use in 10 years, over 10 years. And the competitor is from the other brand, like the Chinese brand. They offer you just a half price than VinFast. And they would convince you that after only 5 years you can discard the old one and you have a new one to drive. And if you buy the from VinFast, you have to drive an old car in 10 years. So how do you think?
I think that is the story of sales strategy or marketing strategy. Yes, so there are so many suppliers, they give the excellent offer. So so that the salesman need to very intelligent. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
to
it's
give
a
yes, to give
yeah.
the offer. So
Yeah, actually, it's depend is a salesman. It's a
yes, yes,
salesman.
yes, correct.
Yeah, depend is
Yeah.
salesman who
Yes.
can make it a good relationship with
Yeah,
you.
yeah. To give the
And to
offer.
give you
Yeah,
a lot of
the
the
correct
offer.
offer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
the marketing
Hmm.
strategies and with the promotion will be comes up your mind first, and
Yeah.
you will key consider because it will be the consumable products and marketing will be the most important to get it in the customer mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So that the salesman is a very flexible guys. Yeah. In
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
in
flexible guy.
yeah,
And
and in every situation. So the salesman
yeah,
need to control
Need
the situation. Yeah, to
Yeah.
give the offer.
Yes. I think in VinFast, VinFast is a case study. A case study for other manufacturer and also other company when they sell a product. Because when VinFast on par the car in Vietnam,
Yeah.
I think almost Vietnamese don't have the confidence when they buy the vehicle from VinFast.
Yeah.
Because VinFast don't have any experience. VinFast is very new, and Vince is a company in the, I mean the to build the building, to build the apartment. Yeah. So, but VinFast they have the strategy is I think it's very very good. That the first one, they give the very special price to customer with the same or higher a little bit the technology or function than competitor. And after that, VinFast were built and trained very clearly for their employee to serve for their service to customer. So after several months or 1 year, we can release that the service of VinFast is very good, and also for 1 year we can demonstrate and release the quality XMS with the VinFast commitment to customer. So now I read on the chart, the sales chart or sales trending in car in several days before. And VinFast to have a several model is the first one, the best sale per month. So I think VinFast is a case study for the product manufacturer in Vietnam.
Yeah, because they have the very very big is a strategy.
Yeah.
Yes, the strategies, and the most important is they have a lot of money, and they can hire. Yeah, they can buy a lot of the technologies from another company, from the previous company around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the most important that they have a lot of money.
Okay, thank you for sharing. So now it's time for making friend. So hello Mr. Nguyễn Công Hoàng. So hello Nguyễn Công Hoàng, can you turn on your microphone and talk with us? Hello. Maybe you have some trouble. Move to another guy. So hello Mr. Tuấn Anh, can you hear me? Hello. Hello.
No one there.
No one there. Hello, Mr. Nghĩa. So I think Mr. Nghĩa don't have the microphone symbol up here. Maybe he cannot say anything. Hello, Mr. Nguyễn Diễu. Hello. Can you turn on your microphone?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Can you introduce about yourself?
Oh, I am a salesman to like the presentation. So I am working for training company. We are supplying the HPC system for. I have a 6 years in this shop. So I would like to ask for presentation. Can you tell me some point? What the best? How to become the best seller in the future in your shop? Thank you.
So this question for Mr. Đặng, right?
Yes.
Mr. Đặng, so can you give some opinion about that?
I sorry, I couldn't understand your question. That means you are currently work as an engineer for
Yes.
6 years.
Yes. So I would like to ask you, how to become the best seller in your shop? Can you give me some advice? How to successful?
Yeah. Because I think to become the best seller, I think you are this more relationship. Yeah, first, but in for me, I'm not a best seller. I just sales support. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think to become the best seller, need to extend your relationship to many people and other company. Especially because my business is a B2B industry. I just focus on the distributor system. You spend more and more distributor system. They will help you to expand your business as well. Yeah. They have to convince them to selling your machines. Then they will help you get more PO for the customer. This is the way with the first. The second, I just talked about the B2B industry. The promotion. You have to promote the way you promote your product in the market, the market share of your products, and with customer by extension, and have enough purchase for your products. You need to focus on that customer. Yeah, and especially you need take care much as possible the KIM customer. That means will be the key customer will be bring more and more PO, and they will be your partnership.
Yes.
You will be a partnership.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is my opinion about my business.
This means you have to fishing the shark.
Fishing the shark.
Yeah.
What? I
Câu
don't know
cá
what you
mập
mean.
à?
Yes, because
No.
follow because research also follow and building the relationship to fishing the shark in the Vietnam market.
Yes, I think beside we have to find a new potential customer.
Yeah.
This, the main customer is very important, but beside the potential customer is important also.
Yeah. And I think depends on the strategies of the every company. Yeah. If you need to remain the market share, you will be focused on KIM. If you will be to get more market share, you will be focused on your distribution system. Yeah, this is my opinion.
Yes, thank you for your sharing.
Can you ring beer, Mr. Đặng?
I have a stomach, so I couldn't drink anything related to the salicylic carbonate. Yeah,
So
carbonate drinking.
if your competitor they invite you to drink beer, so you cannot drink.
Competitor or customer?
Distributor. For example, me.
Yeah, that's no problem. Just a little, because the stomach make me maybe a week to generation recovery the normal system at the situation.
Yeah.
But the customer don't would like to a little bit. They would like a lot. They would like.
Yeah, I just drink beer just for fun, and not for the a lot of bottle. Yeah.
Yes, you like me. I cannot.
Yeah.
I cannot drink beer. I cannot eat straight to the aircon on so. So
yeah.
Mr. Hồ Lâm Thiện, Mr. Thiện.
Yeah.
Do you what do you think? Can you drink beer a lot? This is.
Yeah, for me, I think I can. How can I say? I don't eat. I don't drink too a little, but just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my way. My way when I face into the customer, they can drink a lot. We can have some tip to communicate in the drink in the restaurant or in the drink table, because when I drink with customer, I only focus on the social topics, also the general topic. I don't talk or ask anything related to the work. And I just negotiate or communicate or introduce our product when everything very fresh. For example, in the coffee shop or in the office. That's in my way.
Not in the restaurant.
Yeah, in the restaurant, just eat entertainment. To build a relationship, and after that, when everyone have a very fresh mind, I think it's better to talk about the product, the technology, or something like that.
Yeah.
I think so, some point advantage for some situation when you are much more close the friends with some customer.
Yes,
it's the advantage. Yes.
So for me, I think it's a very for the first time to ranking with customer.
Yes.
The difficult point is no topic to discuss.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I usually find some general topic like the update news or some very general. Also, if the customer, I feeling that they are favorite in some major, for example, in the economic or in the history or in the literature, I
Yes.
can communicate with them. And after that, when I feel I still feeling very hard to find topic, I will read more book for many major to have the knowledge to create the topic when communicate to customer.
Uh-huh.
I
I
think
think you need to read more the newspaper to get the social news
Yes.
to discuss. Yeah.
Every day, but because the newspaper today is very convenient, we have the smartphone and the free time we can check and read very easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should talk about the hot girl.
Because the hot girl is a general topic for all men.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and it is the very interesting topic and a lot of point discussion around this topic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think this topics needs will be discussed will be shared to the customer when you have very close to the customer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the very important point is
Yeah.
you need to guess the customer thinking, or also you can guess the customer favorite during you communicate with customer.
Yeah.
It can be so in very many ways, in body language, in they are talking, also maybe in the face.
Yeah.
So you have to guess and I mean tag customer to follow your consider, and after that if you confirm, if the customer they show something that they confirm with your guest, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yes, so thank you for sharing. So hello anh Trọng. So you join very late.
Sorry guys, I was busy in my personal work, so that I joined a little bit late. I think I missed some very nice discussion today.
Yeah, so now we already finished with topic. Now we are talking about something about how to talk face to face with customer. So
Wow,
if you have if you have any experience about that, how to what is the best way to talk to customer when we talk face to face? Yeah.
I
Can
think
you
there
share?
are very no
No
best
form.
way to talk with the customer face to face talking.
Yeah.
Just suitable, because we had to understand the psychology, how the people need, which let's say the hidden need from the customer, so we can try to find a hidden need, then we fulfill the customer requirement unofficially. So sometimes we can, Vietnamese, the people have many different thing to approach with the customer beside the work, because if we just discussing on working on a technical point, and it's very sometimes it's boring. It's boring sometimes. we can discuss decide on family, friends, a hobby, sport, many things. But most importantly, in my viewpoint, is understand customer need, hidden need.
Yeah. So I already saw some guys. They can smoke cigarettes. So sometimes very easy to contact another guy. So they only share the cigarettes. Yes,
No,
very,
because
it's very easy to
it's
contact.
easy.
Yeah.
If it's easy, if customer they smoke also.
Yeah. Something is very easy, but sometimes it's quite hard to contact because depend on the customer style. Yeah. Some customer are very hard to touch. Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to understand understand very I think very detailed also. Maybe yes, the customer need also the customer favorite to take the action.
Yeah. So yes, this is a very good topic. Yes, for salesman.
Again, sale, right?
Yes.
Everyone will sell something. All of one.
Yeah.
All of people will sell something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Việt Trần ơi. Hello. Mr. Việt Novotech, right? Việt ơi. Maybe this time maybe our guys already sleep. Because now it's quite late. Yeah. Another guys have something for sharing. Mr. Lợi, so you still there? Lợi ơi. Mr. Lợi, maybe go to bed also.
To check with your guy, are you listening me clearly? Because I got I just bought a new camera at plug in the microphone. I'm not sure whether people listening me clear. Good.
Absolutely very clear.
Oh, thank you.
The camera also very good.
Yeah, wider, right?
Yeah, wider.
You see the bookshelves? Yeah.
Yes.
I remember what one time I got it's not the book for let's say technical sale, but this is very nice book that I read. I think many years ago. The subconscious mind. Vietnamese, the power of subconscious mind.
Yes. So can you please take the picture and post to Zalo group for this one? I think.
And after this book, I read this one. Power of Now. Yeah. Sức mạnh của hiện tại, sức mạnh của tiềm thức.
Excuse me, Mr. Trang, this is the story. Two book in one series from.
Yes, the one series.
Yeah,
the one series. I read it many times, but I found that it is something that to answer why we are doing what we are doing. And why we are believing what we are believing.
Yeah. I already have the favorite book. It's the Chinese literature. It's called Totem Soil. It means because this is a very old, but I read it almost 10 times. Read again 10 times.
What book? Can you?
Tô tem sói.
What?
Sorry.
I type in chat box.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is the Chinese. Yeah.
So
Because,
first time I see this book title.
For me, I think in the contents of this book, it can apply in a lot of major in the life. For example, with a lot of strategy when facing the very difficult situation. What is the way to compete, also winning a war? Yeah. If you can if you have opportunity, I think you can read around this book.
Yeah. So Mr. Trọng showed me two books, and Mr. Thiện suggest one book, but both three books I not yet read. So I think I will consider to buy them for reading. Yeah.
So personally, I'm not a good reader. I read very slowly. But I normally just read and try to find what the lesson that we can learn and apply to a real life. So yeah, he correct me my English. My son correct my English.
Yeah.
Nice.
Excellent.
You want to say something to everyone? All of them are speaking English. Anyway, just have fun. I think. My at home I can speak English with my wife and my son. He's using English very good, and at school he more of the, because I sent him to the private school, and he half the time studying in English.
Yeah. Okay, so I think if I don't have any question for everyone, so I think we can stop the meeting today. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for Mr. Đặng with his presentation. Yes. So thank you for joining one more time again. Yeah. So sleep well, everyone. Yeah. I'll see you for the next topic. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Many
Thank you.
thanks.
Bye. Bye.
Good night. Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye.